Hello and welcome to a brand new channel. My name is Astro and today we'll be looking at some of the figures that I bought. So without further ado, let's have a look, shall we? This is the bag. I brought them all in and we'll probably have to zoom out a little bit. Maybe a little bit more, but we'll look at that later. So first the bag of goodies. Let us see. This is the figure. We'll start off with this one. This is the Studio Series 86 Ultra Magnus. This is like the figure I was looking for the most. Um, and then there's a couple other figures that I actually came across today. And we'll just have a look. These figures that I'm showing will definitely be in sort of the first couple videos that I make. Get a little bit more light on that. But yes, the 86 Magnus, the Commander class Magnus, is the first. I don't know if it'll be the first video I do, but definitely be one of the first videos I make. Very excited to look at this figure. I've seen a review already from Prime versus Prime, and I really like sort of the figure in general. I do have the old, I guess it'll be old now, the War for Cybertron Ultra Magnus, which I have put away right now. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it for the review. I'll hold off. We'll see, I guess. But I'm very, very excited to have a look at this and actually have it in hand. So this is the first one. They get smaller from here, but this is kind of the crown jewel. For the next figure, we have the Transformers The Last Knight Mohawk. This is a core class, and I'm really excited to actually have a look at this figure. I know a lot of the Studio Series tend to not do the Last Knight and the Age of Extinction films. More of them are coming out now with the Galvatron that came out recently, and then there's some leaks that I've seen for Optimus Prime from Age of Extinction, which I'm really excited to see how they do. But yes, I'm really excited to have a look at this figure. I do have, I think, the Drift from the Last Knight, and I'm not sure if they've done any other figures or not. Oh, actually, yes, the Hot Rod. I do have that. I haven't opened it up yet, but really excited to actually have a look at that. For the next figure here, we have the Transformers Bumblebee concept art Rumble. I'm really actually excited to see this. This can go. This is part of the Bumblebee movie, like basically that section on Cybertron. As you can transform into this cube thing that'll go into Soundwave, the Bumblebee Soundwave. I do have that figure. That's one I'll have to dig out somewhere. I'm really excited to see this. These three that I got were all at the same store, and there was quite a bit more figures I would have liked to get, but budget. So these are the first three I've gotten from there. Really excited to have a look at this and kind of have them integrated with Soundwave. I do like how they're doing these concept characters. I know they released the Transformers Megatron, which I actually have. I'll show off in this one as well. Next up is the Transformers Legacy Evolution Grimlock core class. This figure here will combine with the other 6 Dinobots, which I actually didn't know there were 6 Dinobots. I thought there was only 5. But this is kind of a spur of the moment. I don't have any of the others, but I did know from the store that I got these 3 figures, there was 2 of them I've never seen before, Swoop and Snarl, I think was the other one. So this was at Toys R Us, and I kind of well, why not? So I'll see if I can get the other 5 to complete that to make Volcanus. I've not seen any footage. I know I've seen videos, but I've not watched them of it, so I'm actually kind of excited to see if I can make that. So that was kind of a spur of the moment, but why not? And the last figure that I got today, this was from Toys R Us. This is kind of whoa, because I think they just I just saw this reveal. I didn't know they were already having it out. I thought I would have to wait. But this is the Studio Series 86 number 25 Autobot Blaster and Eject. I don't have this figure. I know this is kind of a re-release of another figure from Kingdom, like the same figure from the Kingdom line, I believe. I don't have that figure, so this is brand new for me. I know if you do have the other one, it's kind of not needed to get this one, but since I don't have it and it's part of the Studio Series 86, I figured why not, and it goes really well with the Ultra Magnus that I have back there. I do have a lot of the other figures, and I'm actually really excited to see Swoop come out. I've seen some pictures, and it looks really cool. So I'm excited to see that. I do have the other Dinobots, so when that finally comes out, we can do a video with all 5 of them. But yes, 86, 25, Blaster, and Eject. I do have, this was all the figures I got today, but I do have a couple more that I will show since they were gotten pretty recently and were actually kind of supposed to be the first video, but I never got around to doing it. But now, let's see what we got. So starting us off, we have the Studio Series 108 Wheeljack. This is from Transformers Rise of the Beasts. We have the Wheeljack in the van, the Volkswagen van. Not a big fan of the design, honestly. I don't like what they did with Wheeljack, but otherwise, like, I get it because it's part of the Studio Series and it's not numbered. So just to complete the collection, whatever. We'll have a look at it and the actual like robot and see how cool he is. But not, I don't know like how I'll display this figure. Probably in the van, because it is pretty cool. And that, like, the design is just, I don't know, it's not for me, but it's cool to have. This one I got like a couple weeks ago. I got this with another figure, and then there was another one that I got just before that, so I'll do all 3. This one I'm a little more excited about. This is the Studio Series 107 Scorponok. This is from the Transformers The Rise of the Beasts movie, same as the Wheeljack from the most recent Transformers film. We can see the Scorpion mode, and we don't actually see him transform, but it's cool to see like how they do that. I'm not sure if that like is Hasbro's own design or if that's something that was going to happen in the movie. I know that they're going to do a different, like a re-release of this in a different color, which I'll probably get as well. There's a since there's a lot of these, a lot of Scorponok at the end of the film, it'll be nice to kind of army build and have multiple in the collection, and I'm sure there'll be a new number. And then finally, we'll have a look at the last figure that we have. And to top it all off for the finale, we have the Transformers Studio Series concept art Bumblebee Megatron. And I actually have to zoom out a little bit, it's so big. Very excited to see this figure. I'm very surprised, and I like I mentioned with the Rumble, I'm very excited that they're doing concept art characters, especially since we haven't seen we didn't see Megatron in the Bumblebee film, but they had like CG art for him, and he looks absolutely amazing. He is a triple changer too, which is really cool. So we have him in a robot mode. We have this kind of Cybertronian jet, which looks pretty sick, and then this really cool tank mode as well. But just looking at him through the packaging, like he just looks so cool. Just trying to get that light a little bit better in there. Very excited to see this. I'm looking forward to doing this one. But overall, that is all of the figures that I have sort of most recently. These are all like acquired within the last couple weeks. Really excited to do the Ultra Magnus figure, and then as well as the Megatron. I'm not sure exactly how I'll do this and in what order I'll do them and like reviewing them basically. But if you haven't guessed yet, this channel will be mainly about Transformers. Anything else like collector wise I might look at with like Star Wars or maybe Marvel. But primarily this will be Transformers. Looking at Studio Series is what I'm mostly interested in, like the 86 and the regular line. I've gotten one figure from the Gamer Edition line. I'm not sure if I'll look into more of that. I'll have to see the figures. I know there was the Starscream and it looked interesting, but overall, I don't know if I'll get into that. Maybe if I can find the Optimus Prime, maybe I'll buy more of them. But I'll be mostly looking at the Studio Series and the 86 Studio Series, and then a couple of the Evolution, a couple of the Legacy line as well. There's a couple upcoming that I think I'll really like, and I'll try to get more of these, more of the Dinobot for the core class to get that Volcanicus. Sorry, Volcanicus. So that should be interesting. I think we're 4 more are, but I'll have to figure out how to get that last one, maybe online. If you did enjoy this video, it's just kind of me rambling on about Transformers. Big fan of Transformers, so yes, I'm very excited to look more into reviewing some of these figures. I do have a collection of a lot of the Studio Series and a couple of like older figures. They're all packed up right now. I'll see kind of if I can get some of them out. I'll be moving so in the next couple months, so it's kind of not worth unpacking them, but we'll see. We'll see case by case. Anyway, if you did enjoy, please leave a like, and if you're looking forward to any of these figures, let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video, which will be an actual review. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.